Hi there, my scorpio-sagittarius. Welcome into your reading. So this is going to be for May, and we are going to look into your career, your love life. We're going to pull some advice and also some self-love coupons at the end, where these are things that you can do to pamper yourself. You can do them alone, with someone else, whatever you prefer. And if you're interested in your individual sign readings, definitely check out the Sunny Virgo Tarot, my other channel where I have those readings available for you to just get more messages, more information, okay? So, let's get started here by taking a look into your overall energy and what you can expect. We have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. We also have Dog barking, advice from a friend. Bear, danger, especially in money matters, and period of frustration, lessons to be learned with funeral. That is interesting. So, it's actually interesting because I was actually going to say funeral. So I feel like something is ending here in your career, I would say. And I feel like that is perhaps causing you a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress, a little bit of this overwhelming feeling of like, oh my God, this is happening. What do I do now? What do I do next? Where am I going? What do I need to do to create some balance in this? And I feel like you're being asked to, first of all, breathe. But I feel like you're also being asked to perhaps find some sort of balance in your money. Maybe don't overspend, create some sort of budget. Not that, you're going to, not that you're going to run out of money, but there is this feeling of like, create this safe environment so you can feel a little bit more security, because I do feel like you could be going through some pretty, not frustrating, but like I keep getting like this feeling of overwhelming and anxious changes, and I feel like you may need this kind of safe base to help create a little bit more peace within yourself, in your mental health and everything. Okay, so if you can budget, if you can save up some money, please do that, because I feel like it's going to help you, make you feel a little bit more secure. I always have this money set aside. I'm okay. If I need it, I have that money. I am safe. I am okay. And yeah, we'll get a little bit more information around that when we look into career. But we also have this Jug and the dog. With this advice from a friend, it could be that your friend kind of helps you out going through this transitional point and finding a little bit more balance in your life. But I'm also kind of picking up that just like you may need to spend a little bit more time with a friend. You may need to go out and have fun to kind of get your mind out of this situation. All right, so let's actually, I already pre-shuffled here a couple of cards for you. Let's actually look into career and see what we have. So we have compassion. Oh yeah, and we have closure. Wow, so there's really this feeling of something is coming to an end here. Some pretty big change. And I really feel like with this compassion, it's like you have people around you. Maybe you just lost a job or something, but you have people around you that are more than honored to be able to help you, and they just want to support you and make sure that you're okay. So it's like, don't be afraid to ask for help, because there are really people that are there for you and that just want to support you in whatever way they can. And I would even say, maybe this, advice from a friend, it could be that a friend kind of helps you get a new job, and, maybe this friend learns from a position of I don't know, in their company or something, where they're actually hiring, if they own a business, and it's like, you would be perfect. You're exactly what I need, right? And I feel like that is really going to, support you here and be really good for you. So, let's see. What do we have for you from the tarot? Can we get one more? Thank you. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So it's like, this is physics. It's not physics, but this is energy. This is cycles. And everything comes to an end. It is imperative for a new beginning to start. Okay? So, what that means is that just because something ended, it doesn't mean that that is the end of the world, and that you're never going to find another job, that there is not a new beginning for you, that you're not going to be able to find something else. The truth is that you are going to be able to find something else, because again, that is physics. It's not physics, but let's call it physics. When something comes to an end, a new beginning is right around the corner, ready for you to go and pick it up and start it. And that is what is showing up here. All right, this Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups, a lot of your a lot of your Scorpio energy is wanting to come through. So I feel like, Scorpio, the ruler of the 8th house, there is this feeling of like hidden stuff, of really deep, I I don't know, this feeling of looking really deep into your heart and really like finding these deepest desires, right? And I feel like that is where you need to go. It's like, what do you desire the most? If you were crazy enough, and if money was not an issue, if you didn't need anything material, what would you do with your life? What are your interests? What really lights you up and makes you feel excited and ready to go and tackle the world, right? If money wasn't an issue, what would you do? Because we often think straight away into like, oh, but you're never going to be able to make money from it. Oh, but you're never going to be able to have a career from it. If I told myself, my 3-year ago self, that I would be making money with this, I would laugh. I would not believe that would be true. If I would tell myself that I would have a stable career from this, I would laugh. And before this, I studied music for a long time, and everyone kept saying, oh, music is such a unstable career. You're never going to find a solid career from that. It's very unstable, da-da-da-da-da. There are people that do it. There are people that have such a stable income. Why can't you be one of them? Right? And I personally believe that when you're following your heart and when you're putting your heart into something, it is the easiest way for you to make money from it. Because first of all, you're aligned. Second of all, you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it because you love it, and because it's something that you really, really appreciate in your life, and something that motivates you and gets you out of bed every single morning. It's something that gives you the drive that you need to accomplish more and to create more. And alignment is the one thing that you need to create money from something. All right. Of course, you also need to look into your money mindset and everything, but right now, I feel like the key here for this month of May in your career, you're going through this transition. Don't be afraid to ask for help, even if it's just like a little simple part-time while you try to figure stuff out. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to look into your options. But more than anything, don't be afraid to look into your heart, to look into your biggest, deepest desire, and to pursue it, because that is the path, okay? That is what's going to help you create the life that you want and have the career that you want, okay? So we also have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So I really feel like with this Eight of Pentacles, nothing. It's time to go and put some work into this dream, to go put some work into what you want, okay, into that deepest desire, and start making the changes, all right? With this Two of Pentacles, again, it may be a little bit of an unstable month for you, okay, financially, I would say. So don't be afraid to, again, ask for money if you need to go look for that part-time job if you can, or, just any little side thing that you can get some money from. Babysitting, I'm actually picking up on that. Just anything that you can do. Don't be afraid to try that out and to put your energy into it, because it could be quite successful. And again, if you can budget, save some money, that would definitely be good for you, okay? But especially with this Queen of Wands energy here, there is definitely this thing of like, if money wasn't an issue, what would you do? How would you have fun, right? Because most often, not all hobbies are great for a career, but some of our hobbies can actually become a career and can actually be something that you really can make money from it and not get tired of it because you just love it. All right, but really try to look into, all right, what do I want to create in my life? What does my dream life look like? I actually, if you're not part of my Patreon, maybe that would be a good time for you to join, because I just released this journaling sessions divided in 2 parts, which is like looking into your dream life from day to night, really trying to figure out what are your habits, what do you do, what is the money balance in your bank account, all of those things. And then the second part is about how can you close the gap. So if you're interested in that, definitely go check out my Patreon, and especially the professional self-lovers tier or the professional twins, okay? Those are the ones where that those journaling sessions are going to be. It is likely that I'm going to create like a part 3 and part 4 of that series, but yeah. So that could kind of help you out, have a little notion of, okay, what does my dream life look like and what do I need to do? But we do also have here protection, and will. Okay, so you are protected, and if this situation is happening right now, it's because you're aligned with something way greater, okay, and bigger and better. And it's really, your guides are really asking you, hey, it's time to take action, it's time to do something, it's time to go for it. All right, so don't give up. Let's look here into love. We have justice and we have finding. Kind of hearing karma. I feel like someone that hurt you in the past, I feel like that person is not necessarily that they're getting hurt, but I feel like things are not looking very pretty for them, and something is being paid off, right? And with this finding is like that sounds that sounds a little bit like, ha, you're hurting and I'm thriving, but it's kind of what's showing up here. It's like someone here in your life that I feel like they hurt you, something really big happened. I feel they're definitely getting their karma. And you, on the other hand, you could be meeting someone. You could be meeting a soulmate. I'm also picking up on like an engagement, and it's not so much on like an ex or something. It's like you may be getting engaged, and it's like this energy of like, ha, I'm getting engaged and you're not. It's like with someone that bullied you, or someone that wasn't the nicest to you. Because I'm kind of picking up, and it's like you run. This is very specific, obviously, but it's like you run into someone from your old school, and they used to bully you, or they were always, making fun of you, something like that, and you just got engaged. And it's like you have this, it's not really this thing of like bragging, but it's like, you didn't believe in me. Maybe it's even like a teacher or something, I don't know, but it's like, you didn't believe in me, and now look at me, I'm thriving. Right? You don't even have to talk about the situation. It's like you have it under control, but you're getting engaged. That's what matters, right? There is this feeling, but that could be a very specific message for some. For most of you, I do feel like there is this energy of like someone is definitely getting some karma, and it could even be that they try and come back to you, but I feel like you're already in a different level. So we have the Tower, we have Lovers, Six of Pentacles. You could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius. I was picking up on that strong energy. We also have Aries, Gemini, and Scorpio, and Virgo over here, right? And yeah, strong Aries coming through. I feel like that could be the new person coming in, but I definitely feel like there is a lot of healing that is happening. I really feel like there's someone here that could try and come out of the blue to really try and get a reconciliation, because I feel like things are not really working the best for them. And the thing is, it's like they're not coming from a pure place of love. They're coming from a place of, I'm lost and I need you to provide me with some, I don't know, good vibe. And it's not your job to do that. If this is the case of like that bully or something, then there's definitely this feeling of they try and make themselves look superior, but it's actually their life is not that put together as it seems. And I feel like you're just talking about your life and you're so proud of yourself. That is the best revenge that I can give to someone. But I definitely feel like there is this beautiful feeling of a wish is coming true with possibly an Aries or a fire sign or something like that, or someone that you're very attracted to. And I feel like this is someone that is not at all afraid of fighting for you, fighting for this connection, putting in the effort. And I feel like you're going to be really, really happy. This is beautiful. So let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. Worth waiting for. I really feel like you have been waiting for this situation for a very long time. And then we also have this, look at this. Pay attention to the red flags, deception. So I really feel like there is this feeling of whether this is a bully, they are definitely still the same person. They haven't healed at all. If this is an ex, they're definitely possibly wanting to come back, but it's just not good for you, okay? Red flags, deceptions, just not good energy, because you are manifesting, in fact, something very, very different, okay? That is aligned with your self-worth, and that, I feel like this person can provide you with a lot of good stuff, all right? And you may have been waiting for this person or for this engagement for a very long time, okay? But we do have religious factors, and it is safe for you to love. So there's this beautiful energy of don't be afraid to open your heart up to new energies. Don't be afraid to say no. You are protected. And without religious factors, it's definitely giving that karma vibe of like, they didn't do the healing. They're still, you know, they're still hurting others and not in a good place. So they kind of have to grow and learn somehow, some way. So with that being said, let's pull your advice, and we literally have here, don't let your past hold you back. So yep, it's like, if an ex comes back, please don't go back to it. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to connecting with this new soulmate, to getting engaged, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like this is also about this dream. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in that desire, that passion that you have, okay? I feel like that is going to be very important. For some reason, I kind of feel like it's more of a month for, especially around career, for you to connect a little bit with your Scorpio side and really trying to figure out, okay, what are my deepest desires? And then with the Sag, it's like having this energy of like taking action and going for it. And in love, there's also a little bit of that energy where, you know, with that Scorpio, you see the red flags for what they are, and you're not afraid to stand up for yourself and say no and walk in a different direction, and having this open mind to just figure out, okay, what can I do with this situation? What can I expect from love? Let me try and fantasize a little bit about it, all right? So let's pull here those self-love coupons for you and see, what do we have? All right. Ooh, this also wants to come out. So we have a lot, actually. We have karaoke night, beach. This little paper is literally showing up. I think it just didn't show up in one reading so far, I think. But we have beach day, we have art gallery, we have DIY candle making, jazz club, game night. We also have escape room, bubble bath, donate clothes, indoor camping, and stay in bed all day. So a lot of like staying at home kind of energy here. All the red ones are staying at home energies. So maybe you need to kind of pamper yourself a little bit more. It's also part of that thing of like staying more at home for you to save some money or something like that. But there's definitely this energy of, if you're going out, then try and go to places where you don't have to spend a lot of money, right? Jazz club, you don't always have to pay an entrance, or you can, maybe you have a friend that works in a jazz club, who knows? But art gallery, most of them, at least here, most of them are free for you to go. And maybe, you know, with donate clothes, maybe you can also sell some clothes. There's a little bit of that as well, but it just and I mean, the beach is definitely open. It's definitely free. So there's a little bit of that. You don't have to stop having fun just because you want to save up, okay? Where maybe you can even create your own escape room. Who knows? All right? Be creative. Be creative. But Scorpio-sagittarius, this is what I have for you. I wish you all the freaking best. Know that this situation right here, it is just temporary, and you're actually being aligned with something a lot better, okay? And same thing here. But I hope everything works out for you, and I'm sure that it will. If this reading resonated and helped you somehow, I would really appreciate it if you would smash like button for me, and you would subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in picking cards or your individual signs, don't forget to check out my channels. For picking cards, it's Birthday Tarot. But if you're interested in prior reading, the link is going to be down below. Alright, so with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.